Hi precious people, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jen Gerard. I am president and CEO of Gerard Cosmetics, and I hope that you will enjoy this video and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell so that you can know anytime I upload a new video. I did this video with my friends today. It is a mukbang, and I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope I'll see you back here very soon.
Hi everyone.
Everybody.
Oh, I know what's going on.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to our yes.
Welcome to what?
We're in a suite at the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas, and I have special guest Rich Lux,
Hi everyone.
Snider from the Viewer's Voice, and Dustin Dailey.
Hey.
And we're gonna eat and talk. They gave us a lot of food, you guys.
What do you want to talk about?
We're not messing around.
Yeah.
Can I get some coffee? Pretty please.
Sure. Here you go.
Let's talk about like building your YouTube channels, because all of you guys, like, I'm a green pea, like, newbie. That's good. I need to from here. I'm a newbie YouTuber, so like I want to get your tips on you know, like how you grow your channel and
be involved in a lot of drama.
No, I think
Specifically James Charles drama.
I think that is important to find your niche. But everyone says that. Like I've attended like these YouTube meeting camps and stuff when they came to Houston, and they said you need to find a niche within a niche. So like my niche would be beauty, and then the niche within that would be like the gossip of the beauty community. So like if you're an underwater, let's just say like, what do you call those, diver, underwater diver, that's a niche, but you need to find a more focused niche. So like it could be an underwater diver that looks for buried treasure. So that's, people know what to come for. So you got to have a niche within a niche. That's basically what I think can help build a successful channel. Niche.
So you're gonna get 50 million comments of Rich Lux didn't say niche correctly.
I thought it was niche.
Oh, niche.
You can say both.
Yeah. So I think that's.
I guess I'm a hillbilly.
You know, when people want to start, a YouTube channel, they often like the first thing they say is, "I want to do YouTube, but I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to do."
You can talk about anything.
Talk about James Charles.
As long as you're passionate about it.
Yeah, I mean, like I want my channel to just be more me, like not necessarily Gerard Cosmetics, my brand. I want it to be about
that issue though. That's really interesting. People love that.
Just coming for Teresa Romer's gig.
No, I mean, look, I only know how to be me all the time. Like you guys know me, so I don't have a fake side. I'm the same way.
What you see with her is really what
24/7, and you know, I think like a lot of people think that there's like this secret society of CEOs, you know, and
maybe
it's. I mean, well, because people are like, well, why are you hanging out with drama channels? I don't think of you guys as like drama channels. I think of you guys as YouTubers, and you like, I'm cracking the whip, right? Where's your video today?
Yeah.
Where's your video today?
True.
Because that's how you built your brands, is doing daily videos. So it's like, you know, sometimes you need somebody to kind of remind you.
Not me. I'm still ahead of some people though.
Dustin's quality over quantity, I guess.
That part.
But I just want my channel to be about me, and honestly, I just saw it as a way to raise money for charity. So I just want to have fun with it and do.
We love a philanthropist.
You know, do stuff that's.
I can't even talk.
You're not supposed to
You
talk.
should say that like that.
But that's okay. You guys, these eggs are good.
This food is delicious.
Oh, you gotta
Look at that bowl of fries.
feed me some eggs so that people can get turned on at home. You know, okay. This is my feeder. Have you heard of that?
No.
Okay, so there's this whole community of people where a person feeds the other person, and it's called feeders.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's getting popular.
it's getting popular.
there's one Mukbang channel that's a feeder.
Yeah. So you know how people do
Who's that?
mukbangs? The next thing is gonna be feeders, where they would have somebody feed them.
Well, it
the whole
depends on
entire
who you
time.
ask. Some people will say Nico Cotto.
You guys, I would quit my job and be a mukbang channel if I wouldn't weigh 400 pounds. It would take me 2 weeks because I love to eat.
Oh yeah, me too.
We love food.
But I think a lot of mukbangers, I think they get lipo. A lot of them
They
get.
overcook.
Trisha did.
Really? I think they get work done, then they get lipo.
What was that face?
What?
It's not good. No,
What is it?
the sausage was not good.
Oh.
I couldn't even swallow that. That was yuck. Okay.
Oh,
I don't want this on my plate.
are you a complaint?
Rachel, will you hand me one of those straws, please?
Or yeah.
Sorry for the people.
Right there in front of the sweet and low.
Here you go, darling.
But yeah, I just want my channel to be about me, and I want to have fun doing it. I want to give people regular content because when I coach like YouTubers and stuff that are just starting out, I don't necessarily know how to grow a channel myself, but I know what it takes to get it done. Does that make sense? And so like one of the things that I preach the most is consistency. You know, if you tell people you're going to have a video for them every Friday at noon, you better have a video every Friday at noon. And I think it's good to have like a certain day and time that you upload, especially if you're somebody that puts up a video once or twice a week.
Yeah.
So I want to try to do that with my channel because you can't tell other people to do something that you're not willing to do yourself. You know?
We've seen a lot of people do that.
It's like I can't go to my warehouse and expect the people at my warehouse to pack orders if I won't go pack orders. You know, I can't expect them to like hold a certain, you know, people who work for me to hold a certain standard if I don't hold that standard, right? I mean,
Smart.
I think that kind of stuff, you know, the CEO in me says that kind of stuff starts at the top.
Okay, let's talk about this. This is something I found the other day, an article about how the beauty gurus is a dying art form. There's not as many of them as there were 2 years ago.
Because they're all getting canceled, bro.
They're all getting canceled. You know which one I haven't heard from a lot? Remember that one beauty guru who did a collab with Anastasia Beverly Hills? It was like a highlighter palette, had 6 pans.
Nicole Guerrero?
What happened to her?
I love her.
What
love
happened to
her.
her?
I had made a vid. Did I make a video? I had done something. I either tweeted or put something out about her, or said something in the video, and they were like, "I forgot who she even was."
Yeah. But I think that a lot of people need to look at these influencers who have a lot of numbers but no engagement, you know, and are getting sponsored. And I think that
Who do you think is
I
the...
think micro influencers get more engagement than a lot of big YouTubers. My opinion,
Who do you think?
conspiracy
What?
allegedly.
Spit it out.
I was going to say something shady about Manny everywhere. I'm not going to say it anymore.
Yeah, we're on my channel.
Yeah, you keep that to yourself.
Keep the shame on your channel. But seriously, Nick, when I mean, you're a huge inspiration to a lot of YouTubers. You were pretty much ready to like give up your Viewers Voice channel,
I was going to quit.
right? 6 months ago. And Dustin talked you into staying on. Look at that face. And you
Stick with me, kid. I'll have you farting
no.
through silk.
I remember you telling me
fucking let that one down.
that your goal, you were going to do the Vlogmas, you were going to do a video every day in December, and
He was
your
gonna
goal
vlog
was
this
to
whole
get to
trip,
10,000
too, bro.
subscribers by the end of the month, and I think you were at like 80,000 by the end of the month. So what do you think happened, and what were you doing differently during that time that made your channel take off?
I changed my thumbnail and started doing... I never did like 10-minute long videos. And those are the ones that get recommended. So I think that helped. And James Charles lied to Nikki tutorials. So that really helped.
Yeah.
That video, I don't know why that video had over like 2 million views.
It is weird how that happens, right? Because Dustin, you had a video the other day that hit 1 million views, and
2-point-something million views.
holy cow! I'm happy with 50 views. I'm happy with 5 views.
Oh, girl, give it time. It's luck. YouTube is luck.
It's like striking lightning strikes.
Yeah, it is.
So it does it. I get kind of like side eye when I see people who just don't post.
Whatever you want to talk about, you can talk about, and there's gonna be somebody that watches, that wants to watch that, or that's
Right.
searching for it.
Oh, I should have
It's
worn bigger
just-
pants.
It's that YouTube algorithm. Like, there's so many different things that go into it. I think I've got it figured out. I know Nick's got it figured out because he listened to what I said.
Yeah, you help a lot of people behind the scenes, Dustin. Like I hear that a lot. Not from you. I hear it from other people that you encourage them or help them up their game with one thing or another in their channel.
Mhm.
You should think about like making that into a
You should
business
think
too.
about
That would be fun.
Taking your own advice for your own channel.
But all 3 of you guys, none of you came out of the gate and just blew up your channel, right? I mean, Rich, you were on for a few years. Nick, you were on for a few years. Dustin, you were on for a while before your channels caught fire. So I think that's huge and inspirational to people like me who are just starting out. And you know, obviously, I have a full-time job,
Right,
so you know, YouTube is meant to be fun, but
You can turn it into a full-time job.
I have to take it seriously because I know that there's people who watch my lives and want to watch videos and stuff. People have been asking me to do videos for a long time. That just need a little inspiration, you know, that just want to see a regular person that's made something out of nothing. And I think all of you guys fit into that too, and maybe that's why we
every
get along.
YouTuber, we all started with 0. I think the biggest thing is being comfortable on camera. For the longest time, I would sit on camera and I would be like very
Except for Stephen Mango, he started out with 500.
Okay, that shade will stay in.
shade. But everybody starts at 0, and I think the biggest thing that holds people back is like that fear of being on camera, like not being who you are, feeling like you have to fit like a mold of what a regular YouTuber. Well, there's not even a regular YouTuber, but it's like cookie cutter like YouTuber thing.
Well, yeah, I think for me, it's hard for me to talk to nobody. Like, I can talk to you guys, I can talk on live, but I do feel weird on video because it's talking to nothing.
Yeah, but talk to it like it's your friend. That's what I do.
I haven't gotten there yet.
That's what Rich told me. That was like the best piece of advice ever.
I know that.
Talk to the camera like it's your friend. I gotta be careful though, because I'll say some shit to my friends I can't say on here because I'll get demonetized.
And Rich, honestly, like, you're probably one of the nicest, most like generous, kind-hearted people I've ever met.
Really?
And it's funny that you do.
That means a lot because I feel like I'm just the worst.
You honestly, like,
I feel like I'm trash.
Like,
Well, you are, but
we all became friends kind of a weird way, but I stalked your channel. I watched your channel like every single day, and I was going through a lot. You know, like I had this stalker and all this craziness going on.
Girl, you were
and
going
I
through
watched
the
his
gigs.
channel and left, going through the gigs. That's right.
Going to the gig.
And I watched his channel every day, and he made me laugh every single day. And then he made a video where he was sad, and I remember emailing him and telling him that Yogi and I loved him.
that wasn't a video where he got fired, was it?
No. No.
Oh, gee.
But he didn't respond to that email, and then a few months later, he responded to that email when I was going through stuff and was like, hey, you know, hang in there.
She's just slow, girl. She gets back to people. It just takes time.
Yeah, I do get back to people. It just takes time.
Well, Teresa says when you filmed your first video with her, that's Teresa Romer. You guys should all go follow her.
What a joke.
She says that when you did your first collab with her, you showed up like 3 hours early. So you weren't slow with her.
She was posting videos, and she wasn't. She was monetized, but she didn't know where it was coming from. Like, she would just see like a drop in her account.
Yeah, she said her accountant asked her, like, what's this AdSense?
Yeah, she said, I don't know. And I walked in and I was like, hey, this is what you need to do. And I laid out a plan, like a skeleton, and she followed it. You know, and I said, I'll drop in every now and then and we'll shoot videos and hang out. And I like to keep it going. And she said, okay. And she developed a schedule every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yeah, she listens to your advice.
And she took it and ran. And it was very much like, not many people do that because you tell them, like, this is the route, and they don't do it.
Well, a lot of people think they know best even when they don't know anything. When you
Yeah.
have somebody that's proven that they know what they're doing, people still think that they know better.
And I found her so like, I was like, here's this woman who's, I find her interesting. There's literally, if she had a camera follow her every day, it would be something to watch.
Yeah. And she's such a kind-hearted person, and she's so funny. I don't think in her videos you get any idea of how funny she really is. She's some of the stuff
That's untapped comedy right
that
there.
comes out of her mouth that is just pure comedy. And
Untapped
she doesn't
comedy,
think she's
yeah.
being funny. That's the best part about it,
And
is that
she's-
that's just her personality.
What I love her the most is she's what do you call it?
Unapologetic.
Unapologetically herself. That's just, I love that about her.
It's refreshing.
Yeah.
But see, that's all you can ever be,
Because
right?
in an age where everyone's offended, you know, she's just being her.
Offended?
I don't
What
need
do
that
you
for
mean
clout.
Need that shit
Mr.
for
Fabulous,
clout.
the people are offended. Delete the video.
To some degree, you have to put that aside because you can only ever be who you are, right? And so, in my world, I think I'm not going to put on something fake for people because if if people don't like me, then it's like, well, gosh, I tried so hard to make them like me, and then they don't like me. At least if people don't like me, they don't like the real me.
That was the first problem. I don't ever try to make people like me. Either you do or you don't. Period.
Well, I liked you right off. I mean, so you and I met when an unscrupulous drama channel was making a bunch of
That kid.
nasty
Fruit
videos about me
Okay.
and helping my stalker.
Yep.
And you know what? Like, Dustin was one of the first people to pop up and stick up for me. Didn't know me at all, and I just DM'd you and said thank you.
Well, right will always be right, you know? That's what some people don't get on the internet. That's what's sad. Like, opinions are not facts.
I've heard that before.
Where'd you hear that?
Oh, it's true.
I think I heard it in a video about Gabby Hanna. From the
You did.
viewer's choice.
The viewer's choice.
That's what Rich used to call Nick's channel all the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, look, it's one thing, right might be right, but you got dragged from one side of YouTube to the other
Mhm,
for
I sure
sticking up for me, and I felt horrible
Oh, girl.
about it, you know. But
We believe in karma, though.
you know, no matter what, I got you, you know,
Mhm.
because like not that many people will put themselves out there like that for somebody they don't know. Like you didn't know who. I mean, you didn't know who I
even
was,
have
right?
to thank me or anything.
But I did because.
But you
know,
did, yeah.
Because it's me. So and then as it happens, Nick was kind of dragged in by the same unscrupulous channel, and this guy, like, when he throws shade, like he doesn't
Oh my
just throw
gosh.
shade. It's like, have you seen that
The
movie
whole
Independence
tree.
Day when like that
entire
when like that big thing landed over the city and it got dark? So that's Nick. So Nick sent out some tweets that I personally found hilarious because this person had been torturing me for months, and I liked one of the tweets, and the guy just went off and went after Nick, and I felt so bad. I was like, oh my god, he's getting attacked now because of me too. But let me just tell you, girl, Nick can hold us up.
You know how I deal with hate on the internet? Everything these people say, I know they wouldn't say to my face. And I can sleep at night knowing that because they won't.
Well, okay. What advice would you give to someone who wants to start a channel and be successful at it?
That's, I think, a very hard thing for people to learn how to deal with people being negative.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Negativity is very hard to deal with. Oh, like,
I look at it this way. Okay, I live in California, right? They put things on the ballot. So if they put a measure on the ballot, do we want to kill puppies? Right? 90% of the people would be like, oh my god, that's disgusting. Why would you
Better
ever
be
kill a puppy? Absolutely not. But you know what? 10% of the people would vote yes. They'd say, well, it's good for science, or it's good for, they come up with some reason. And so no matter what, the only place that anybody ever agrees is like when Saddam Hussein was in charge of Iraq. That's it, right? There's no such thing as 100% vote. So you're always going to have people that dislike you. That's, I think, how you know you're doing something right, because you're generating a conversation,
true.
right? Now, on the other hand, dealing with it, because some of the things people say, cut kind of deep, and you're like, oh, you got to put your phone down, go to the other side of the room, and pray for that person. But
I just pop off.
Yeah.
but I think you learn, right? You just learn how not to let it interfere with your life. Nobody enjoys it.
No one enjoys that.
Let's be real. But but you learn how not to let it interfere with your life.
Well, I think one of the major things, like when I started my YouTube channel, I got a lot of hate. A lot of hate.
Can't imagine why.
I know, right? But it's easy to focus on the negative. I think you need to focus on the positive, because I would always comment back to every single negative comment, and I would miss all the positive comments, and that would piss people off. They didn't like that. Now I reply to all comments. No discrimination here. None at all.
Yeah, I respond to comments too, and I try, if somebody is just like out hateful, I'm not gonna waste my saliva or my typing skills.
You're better than us.
But if I think that somebody can come at it from the perspective that like we can have a discussion, that I'm down to have a discussion and always hear what people have to say. I mean, I think you have to. You have to hear what people have to say, because everything has a. I have more fun.
Those
Don't
pancakes
don't
are
mind me.
You should do it like a real
I forgot
mukbang.
I need my-
Hold it up to the.
need my
Show them your pancakes.
syrup.
I forgot you
Does
had
anybody know where
those.
my syrup is? Oh, I bet you this is my syrup. Is
It's
this
going
syrup?
in.
Or is this marmalade? That's marmalade. Oh, syrup's right here. Okay. Sorry.
Can you pass me a Sprite, please?
Yes.
There you go. But yeah, what would you say? What advice would you give someone building a channel, Dustin? Because I feel like you have a lot of good advice. You help so many people.
Just-
He does.
Just basically what Jen said, persistency, and what you said, picking a niche. You don't want to. You're not
Is
gonna
there,
watch.
is there a schedule people should follow, or like?
If you have a niche, yes, but
Do you think,
99.9%.
do you think posting every day helps algorithm?
I do.
Yeah.
Don't try to be like anyone else.
What do you guys think about? Oop.
Wow.
I'm not hating it.
Yeah.
Believe me, I will eat it. What do you guys? You guys wonder why I do an hour of cardio a day? Now you know. What do you guys think about YouTubers who post like once a month and then act like, you know?
I
like
think
it's
that's
like,
lazy.
right? Because you manage to do it every day, and you have days when you don't feel good.
You know someone like
Right?
that.
You have days when you're traveling. You
You
have
have
days when you're
people
doing
that-
Yeah.
things.
Sometimes, some days like I could just be nothing going on with me like bad wise. I just don't want to put on makeup that day, but then I do it, and then I'm happy I did. And that
Well,
makes sense. Yeah.
You got bills to pay, so I mean, there's that. But there's also people that won't post videos for a month and then go live at the end of the month just to pay their bills. There's people that do that.
Well, and it's the same thing, you know, like being a CEO, you don't get to stop being a CEO because
You're
you have
sick.
cramps or the flu, you know what I mean? Or you're on an airplane for 17 hours and you have jet lag. Like,
I dropped the ice.
you still have to do your job.
Yeah.
You know, I was sick as could be the other morning in the airport lounge in Salt Lake City, trying to fix our website.
Oh, I thought she was going to talk about the dump that I stayed in Houston.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that, girl. That's its own video. Stay tuned.
What a dump.
What a dump.
Do it, Nick.
Yeah, what, you are not picking my toes.
What a dump.
Okay, Nick, we need some words of wisdom from you.
Yes.
You've been you're very unassuming, but you have been extremely successful in your life, and you don't talk about it much, but you've been extremely successful in
From
your life.
Forbes
and
magazine.
everything you've done.
He doesn't talk about it until he's like forced to talk about it, girl.
I don't talk about it.
Here, we'll take some years.
Yes,
I'll
baby.
take this.
I don't like people to think that I'm like bragging about things that I've done in my life,
Nick's very humble.
and I
Yes.
don't. I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't show like nice things that I have. I don't like this one. It's like
it's
everywhere.
for, it's
stuff.
for it's for
I don't like people
entertainment
to think-
purposes only.
I don't know. I don't like people to think that I'm like throwing it in their face. Look at my watch.
Well, yeah, I mean, and honestly, I'm not somebody that. I mean, I like nice stuff and all of that, but
Wait,
at the end of the
I gotta
day,
feed you. Wait, no, you did make the noise. There you go. We got some more views now because of that.
I'm like the only person at this table that does not buy designer stuff.
But for me, like, it's not who I'm the same person. It doesn't matter where the decimal point lies in my bank account. I'm the same exact person. You know, I would open my door to somebody to help them. You know, that's just who I am. So, so for me, like, I feel uncomfortable, you know, with that kind of stuff. Like I said, I like nice stuff.
My mentality is I don't care what I'm doing. If I'm shoveling dirt into a ditch, as long as my bills are paid, I don't care.
I think whatever you do, you've got to be good at it. And I think that's something that, like, everybody at this table, like, I respect because you all are willing to put in the work to be good at whatever it is that you do.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we do encounter dark places sometimes, and then we call one another, and then I have to flip on a light switch.
There's light bulbs, yeah, for that.
My lights are always on.
Your what?
Lights are always on.
I thought you said toy.
That too.
Okay, Nick, we need some words of wisdom from the
About
viewer's
what?
voice.
About what?
I don't know, about life. Anything, YouTube. Being a dog daddy. He became a granddaddy
There's
to
nothing
kittens
positive
on
about that.
Father's Day.
Words
How
to
cool is
live
that?
by Nick Snider.
Don't give a what people say about you.
Okay, that's not fair because I don't know how to bleep. And I have to figure out how to
We'll do it.
You just have to like, you can cut the clip.
Well, you don't have to tell it right now, but we'll show
You
you.
can cut the
It's
clip.
really easy.
Yeah.
No, but like, don't care like what people say about you, especially on the internet.
Or in life, honestly, unless
Unless they're doing something to harm you, then who cares?
the other people's opinions of you are not your business.
It's very true, and a lot of times, you know, there's such a thing in psychology called transference, and so, like, whatever you put on other people is what you think about yourself, right?
That's called projecting too.
Yes.
We know some projectors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's really wise, Nick.
These fries are so good.
Oh my God, I had those yesterday. Try them with the ranch. Did they bring ranch?
No,
Oh, girl,
ranch
you're
was good.
missing.
the ranch was good.
You're missing out. Yeah, that ranch was good. You can tell they make it here.
Eat your sandwich, Nick.
I'm full.
This is really
I seen
good.
you unhinge
Bitch, eat
yourself.
your sandwich. Oh my god,
I see your extra bacon in it. Because,
Yeah.
Oh, he would love that.
I'm not really much of like a pork eater, you know. I like it on like pizza, like the sauces. Porky. Oink out.
You know, it's like I got attracted to Nick's channel because of his like spunkiness with dealing with the fruit situation. But honestly,
boy.
like I stayed because he loves animals, and Bentley was a puppy back then, and he has a great purity.
Now
If
he's
you
a
guys
horse.
Don't follow.
Now
Don't
he's a
follow.
horse.
And then you had Karma, and then I remember Karma gave birth like when I was in
Kittens.
church.
Mm.
And I clicked onto your live just to see how many kittens there were, and I had to mute it so that I wouldn't get in trouble from Pastor from finding out how many kittens she had.
She tried to have those kittens on top of my bed. Like shoved her off. I didn't know that she was having her kittens. She just jumped up and was like all
Oh my
like
god.
cuddling up to me. She would have lost her plug.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any kids, so like, I got Yogi when he was an hour old, but he was already like birthed. So I don't know, but I respect that about you, that you love animals. I think that's so cool. That you should show us Garfield and Karma and Bentley.
His animals are the only thing he loves more than himself.
Okay, in the comments, I want to hear what you guys thought about what these wonderful guests, guys, friends of mine have to say. And also, seriously, can you get mad at this face? Look at how pretty this face is. It's just like not fair. Look at the cheekbones and everything else. And then he does voiceovers.
It's a hair
Thank
pina
you.
colada.
Is it never mind.
No, it's in there. Look. I have another complaint. There's a hair in there.
There's a hair in the pina colada.
Oh,
That is the self-entitled autobiography of Nick Snider's newest book.
I smell a video coming.
That could be your autobiography. There's a hair in my pina colada by Nick Snider.
Okay, if
I
you're
would
in
buy that
Vegas
book.
and you see us out and about, I apologize in advance for their behavior.
Oh my god.
But I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much to all of you
It was fun.
Thanks for
Bye.
having us.
for collabing with my little tiny channel.
Send us hate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bye, love you so much.
Bye.
Bye, love you so much.